Hi, my name is Scott Dunbier, and I am the Director of Special Projects at IDW Publishing. People ask occasionally how the Artist Edition program came about. Well, there were two initial inspirations. The first was in the mid-1990s while working on a small book project that included printing images of original Neal Adams pencil pages. I made copies of some gorgeous originals by Neal, except everything looked awful, just terrible. But then I tried doing color photocopies and they looked fantastic. That's part one. The second inspiration came from a book by the noted designer Chip Kidd on collecting Batman memorabilia. One of the things in the book was a photograph of a Batman page, coincidentally also by Neal Adams. But rather than reproduce the page in black and white, Chip had it photographed. It was printed in black and white, but you could see the original art as never before, an accurate representation of Neal's art. It looks stunning. In 2008, I began working at IDW Publishing and brought the idea of artist editions to Ted Adams. Thankfully, even though there was a great risk at the time, Ted thought it was worth trying. Thank goodness for Ted. The first one was Dave Stevens' The Rocketeer. It was very well received, and the following year won both Eisner and Harvey Awards for Best Archival Books. Since then, artist editions have won 5 or 6 Eisner Awards, I'm not really sure, as well as other awards. To date, I have produced something in the area of 80 of these monsters, which is sort of unbelievable to me still. Some of my favorites include Wally Wood and really all of the EC books. Walter Simonson's Manhunter, Thor, Joe Kubert's Tarzan, Jack Kirby's Fantastic Four, and Commandy, a favorite from when I was a kid. So many. On the subject of how I find the art, it varies greatly. Sometimes an artist keeps their work. Those are the easy ones, of course. Other times it's a bit like Indiana Jones, tracking things down, often one page at a time. I'm lucky because as a former comic book art dealer, before becoming an editor, I was able to draw on my knowledge. Either I knew where something was or I knew someone who knew where it was. Sometimes it involves traveling near and far, scanner in tow. It can be fun and exciting, especially when I find something incredibly rare and unexpected. Getting back to Rocketeer, I was a fan of Dave Stevens' art from the moment I first saw it in April 1982, a one-page coming next issue ad. I was hooked. So to be able to launch with Dave Stevens' work was a tremendous thrill for me. As I said, it was a hit. People resonated with seeing the art as it was originally drawn. This new edition, more than a decade later, is special for a couple of reasons. First, when the original book came out, there were 2 pages missing. We inserted placeholders with black and white scans, and under each it said something like not scanned from the original art. But over the years, I was able to track those pages down. They are all included in this edition for the first time, no placeholders. Second, my designer, Randy Dahlk, who has done the vast majority of these books, completely redesigned this edition, and it looks stunning. Hopefully, a new generation of comic and comic art fans will discover Dave Stevens' extraordinary art. It truly deserves to be seen by as many people as possible, and check out other editions as well.